guys and girls, wrap it up here. We're back with another video, and today we are back with another tier list. Man, alright, so we are back, and I know it's been a little bit since I made like an actual video. I've just mainly been doing short videos of like Jedi Survivor bosses. I've just been doing other things, but now we're back with another tier list. I think this is 19? I think so, something like that. But yeah, love the tier lists. We got a new one here today, and this is the all Quake enemy tier list. Now, I just recently beat Quake on Nightmare difficulty, all 5 chapters. It was great. Quake is one of my top 5 favorite games ever. It's amazing. I love it. And we are going to do a tier list of all the enemies through all the chapters. Let's get rid of these ads. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Get the standard S through F. And then we got the category. This is for like enemies I don't know about, but I should know every enemy here. Yeah. So let's just get straight into it. Alright. Armagon. This is the final boss of the second chapter, Scourge of Armagon. And yeah, I've got some things to say about Armagon. Here's the thing about bosses in Quake. They're not really bosses. At least the first 2. Just Chthon, the 2 bosses that you fight in chapter 1 is Chthon and Shub. They're not bosses. They're big, but all you do is you activate something. You activate this electrical thing for Chthon, and you electrocute him. That's it. You know, it's not really something that you actually fight. And for Shub, he's even less of a boss. The whole room is filled with enemies, and you have to do the strange thing where the spiky thing has to go inside him, and then you gotta teleport into it, and then he explodes. It's kind of weird. But the good thing about Armagon and this next boss that we'll get into is that they're actual bosses. You shoot at them, and they take damage. As a boss standpoint, in a lore standpoint, Armagon is very good. As a difficulty standpoint, he's not that hard. Even on Nightmare, it was quite easy. But I think his look and his, because he's like the main, the main guy of that chapter. His name's literally in it. Yeah, I think of all those standpoints, I think he's a good A. S because he's not S because he's not too hard. But I think he's very cool. I like him. Alright. Okay, the images that were made here are like in like the sort of like, what do you call it? What's the word? A ray tracing version, or like it's like the HD like mod or something. So I'm just gonna put images of all the enemies so you can see them in their like actual like normal versions, because they're kind of hard to see in some of these. So yeah, next up, I believe this is the mechanical scorpions that are in Scourge of Armagon. So what these guys have, like these like machine guns, and they start shooting at you, and they're able to like dodge really quickly. And at first I really didn't like them, but they grew on me. They're not that hard. They're not as hard as I thought. Because I have played this story like lots of times before I beat on Nightmare, and yeah, these guys, you either like them or you don't, I feel like. And I've noticed if you use like the nail gun or like the rocket, was kind of like the main thing you should use for them, their dodging abilities will start to go really weird and like jittery, especially in like a tight hallway. there's nothing they can do. So, yeah, they're really not that hard. But yeah, they grow me, I will say. I think I might go see. You know, they're nothing special. Definitely better enemies, but they're not bad. Chthon. This is the first boss you fight, ever in Quake. And he's also the last boss you fight in the last chapter, chapter 5. So yeah, it was nice to see him again at the end. And guess what? At the end, he's an actual boss. He still has the sort of gimmicky thing where you gotta get the keys and you do something to progress. It's not like an actual boss where you just keep shooting and that's it. So you shoot at him and he was sort of not die, but get knocked out or something back into lava. Then you go do your thing to progress, and then you do it again. So yeah, it's definitely more like a boss than the first time. But I don't know though, because I really like his look. Some of his he only has one attack. He just throws a thing, and sometimes it can be kind of bullshit. But I don't think I'll go S. I'll go A. And he's cool looking. Lore's good. But like Armagon, the only reason I'm putting him in A is because he's not that hard. And the only reason I'm putting Chthon in A because he still has a lot of gimmickiness for his fight, especially the first one. But they're both really cool. Death Knights. These guys are cool. They're sort of the much stronger versions of the knights. Right here, we'll get to them later. These guys are cool. These guys are cool. They have a standard swing attack with their sword, and they'll swing their sword horizontally or something like that, and then all these magic things will start flying out, and it's pretty cool. And he makes a great sound. The hurrah when he gets hurt. I always remember that. I think this is S. He's a great enemy. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, so I did say there was another boss. This boss right here, the dragon, is the final fight in the 3rd chapter, Dissolution of Eternity. And I'm gonna say right now, Dissolution of Eternity sucks. I think that's my least favorite chapter. It has a lot of things that I didn't like. It didn't. A lot of times, especially in the 2nd episode, I think it does not feel like Quake because it has this Egyptian levels and look and enemies, and I don't understand the boss, why it's a dragon. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. It just doesn't fit all the levels and their looks. I don't know. It's someone in the comments, maybe you can tell me what's going on with that. But yeah, this boss sucks. The arena is horrible. Don't get the anti-gravity thing. Don't. It's not worth it. But yeah, this guy's a nightmare on nightmare. Literally. Yeah, his attacks, his lightning attack that he does is almost unavoidable. It sucks. Does a shit ton of damage. Yeah, I just don't like this boss. And the thing is, this dragon's more of a boss than Shub or Chthon. But I gotta put him in F. I think he's terrible. I don't like the chapter. There are some things that the chapter does right, I will say. but overall, it's not good. It's not good. Alright, okay, let's move on. These are the electrical eels, and I think are in Scourge of Armagon? Or it might be Dissolution. One of the two. But yeah, these guys kind of replace the rotten fish, I think they're called. What the hell? Okay. I think I like the fish more. Yeah, they're okay. I'll put them in D. Just whatever. Alright, these are I think these are the laser guys, like the heavy grunts or whatever. The one that has like the laser cans that go pshh, pshh. Yeah, this is kind of like a harder version of the normal grunts. I know they take like 2 hits with the double barrel. But yeah, these guys are alright. I'll put them a B. I think, yeah, these are the fiends, I think. The ones that like they start jumping at you and they're really fast. Really these guys aren't that bad. You know, you have a lot of movement speed, and so you can easily avoid the jumps. They can do a lot of damage though, but I think these guys are pretty cool. I think they're pretty memorable. Are they A or are they A though? They're definitely the S, but are they A? I'm not. Yeah, I'll go A for now. I was gonna put them in B. I'm not sure though. They're good though. I like them. Yeah, these guys. I forget what they're called. I don't know. They're like. I don't know how to describe them. They sound like hyenas, kind of. They almost look like a smaller version of the fiends, except they're really slow and easy. They don't really do anything. I don't know what they're called. I'm just gonna go. I will see. Alright. Normal grunts. This is like the first enemy you see ever. Yeah, these guys are like basically one hit. Especially with a double barrel. But they're really easy to kill. But I think I like these guys better than the heavy ones. They have a really memorable death sound. You know, I'll go S. It's the first enemy you see. You gotta love them. Okay. These are the pharaohs. So you'll fight these guys a couple of times in Dissolution as like a boss, and I just don't care. I don't care. I don't like the Egyptian stuff. Okay, these are the spawns. Spawns are the worst enemy ever. They're really fast. They don't necessarily do a lot of damage, but here's the thing. When they die, they explode, and it will basically one-hit you. These guys are really annoying. These are like, I know they brought them back in Dissolution. Did they bring them back in Scourge? I don't remember. They're introduced in the first chapter, and that's one of the dumbest decisions they could have had. Yeah, these guys are straight to F. Okay, these are the mini Chthons. I think in Dissolution. Yeah, you'll fight these guys like. There's this one level where you gotta like kill 3 of these mini ones, and then you go to the next area. And yeah, it's nice to see Chthon having a big part in almost all the chapters. Yeah, go B, they're pretty cool. Knights, these are knights that said they're like the weaker version of Death Knights. All I do is swing your sword, that's it. But they're cool, I like them. Mummies, think you see these guys once in Dissolution. Yeah. Ogres? Yeah, ogres are pretty cool. I don't think they're S, but yeah, they're one of the first enemies you see. They got like the grenade launchers and the chainsaws that swing at you. Yeah, ogres are nice. I like them. This is, I think this is the Overlord boss that you fight a couple times in Dissolution. This is like, I'll be honest, this is like a harder version of these ones. I call this one the Lord, and this one the Overlord. I think this one's actually called the Overlord. I don't know about these ones. I just call them Lord. But yeah, I do like these. I like these two's designs. I like their looks, but they're really annoying. Like, I'll talk about another enemy that's like them, but I do think they look really cool. I would put them in F, but I'm gonna put this one in D just because, you know, you don't see them much. Okay. Some of these enemies are really stupid. So I think these enemies are in Dissolution. Yeah, there's a lot in Dissolution. Where it's literally just a sword floating around. When it's like glowing, so you can like see as an enemy, and it's just a sword. Yeah. Alright, rotten fish. I think these are better than eels. The dogs. These are the dogs. Yeah, these are the dogs. One of the first enemies you see. Yeah, they're like nothing special, but they're alright. Well, I think it's called the scarbs or something. The scabs. They're like the flying white things that shoot like the green poison at you or something. Yeah, these guys they're annoying. I wouldn't say they're F though. Now we're talking. Right here. The Shambler. AKA Bubba. Get these ads off my screen. The Shambler is the best enemy in Quake. Get my White Death Knight. And yeah, I call him Bubba. That's his nickname. Bubba is great. He really is. He is probably the strongest enemy, if not the one of the strongest enemies. He has a lot of health. He can be easy though, like in some certain situations, especially if you have the super nail gun or the electrical gun. Then he'll die pretty fast, but if not, he can be a challenge. He does a lot of damage. He has a standard like swing at you if you're close enough, and he has this lightning thing that can do a lot of damage as well. But yeah, Shambler is great. I don't know what it is about Bubba, but every time I see him, I just feel like, I don't know. I just love him. There's something about the Shambler. I can't explain it. It's like a feeling of like I feel safe in a way. I don't know why. I know he can kill me. He can do a lot of damage to me. But even if he kills me, and which he did, I still can't help but love him. It's just, he's Bubba, you know? He doesn't mean any harm. He just wants to have fun, you know? Old Bubba. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright. This is the boss, the second boss, which is the final boss in Quake Chapter 1, Shub Niggurath. I don't know what you're thinking. That's his name, okay? Let's not get worked up. That's his name. Yeah, Shub, like he's, I think it's a she actually. Um, she's like the queen of Quake or something. Um, I mean, she has a cool design, but it's not a boss. Like I said earlier, it's just a long room and stuff with just a bunch of shamblers and vores. We'll get to the vores later. And at the end, you teleport yourself into her and she explodes. That's it. I don't even think she attacks at you. I don't know where to put her. Cause like she is memorable. Like, and I know in the 4th chapter you actually go back to her arena, which is cool. I would have liked for there to be a boss in chapter 4, but it's okay. What are you gonna do? She is very memorable. Like it's a big moment beating her, but she's not a boss. Like she is, but like it's a gimmick boss. It's not like a boss like Armagon or the dragon even. I don't know where to put her. I guess it will be like it is a big moment. Like it's the finale of chapter 1, but I can't go any higher. I don't think. I want to. I should, but it's not a boss. It's a gimmick boss. You know what I mean. Alright, these are the spawns that you find, I believe, first in chapter 1. There's nothing different about them. They're all the same, except the colors are changed. So, okay, these things are probably just as bad at the spawns, if not worse. These are the bombs, I call them. There's these floating, like, spiky things that are in the air, and once they see you, they home onto you, and they can be quick. And they can be, like, behind you so you don't know. Yeah, I think these things one-hit you. Or at least do, like, an insane amount of damage. Like, most of the time you won't make it with these things, because there might be multiple. Yeah, you'll find these in Dissolution, I think, and they suck. They're really bad. Okay, I think these are the statues in Dissolution. These are kind of a neat idea. Like, there's statues, and then if you, like, do, like, if you get an item or, like, do something that helps you progress, they'll, like, come to life. But the thing is, they're just reskinned enemies of the Knights and Death Knights, but, like, gray. You know, they're okay. I would have liked them to be more original. But it's still kind of a neat idea. You know, they're not the worst. Vores. These Vores are in chapter 1. They're, like I said earlier, they're similar to the Lord and Overlord, except better. Like, because what the Vores do is they make this weird sound, and they are pretty tough. They do got quite a bit of health, and they throw this spiky homing ball at you. That's pretty quick, and you gotta like go behind a wall or something to explode it, because the homing tracking is actually insane on this thing. Yeah, Vor's alright. They can be tough and annoying, but I think they're likable enough and memorable enough for them to be C. But yeah, the Lord and Overlord, imagine they're like homing spiky thing, but a different color and like 5 times faster and more damage. Yeah, the Lords, yeah, they suck. Alright, our last one. These are the skeletons, or the zombies, I think they're called. I usually call them skeletons. These are the ones that you usually find them around the levels and stuff, and the only way to kill them is to gib them. And if you don't know what that means, it basically just explode. Use a grenade launcher or rocket launcher to explode them. That's how you kill them. Yeah, they're fine. They're just kind of like almost in your way. Like, you don't usually have to deal with them. They don't do a lot of damage, so it doesn't really matter. If there's a bunch of them, yeah, you can deal with them. But I usually leave them. But alright, there you go. That's it. Yeah. Some great ones, some good ones. Some bad ones though, like, not everything about Quake is good. I will say, I still love the game though. It does have a lot of bad enemies though. Some okay ones, some good ones. Um, but yeah, I definitely recommend this game. If you like Doom or something or OG Wolfenstein, you're gonna love this. Like, um, but yeah, that's it. I plan to do maybe more Quake tier list stuff. I was thinking like I could like rank all the chapters or maybe do the weapons, something like that, you know. But yeah, let's do the tier list as usual. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.